All right, court is calling 2019 CR 6320, State of Texas versus Adrian Borrego. We have parties approaching, announced for the record. All right, Mr. Borrego. Are you Mr. Borrego? All right, you entered into a plea on this case. On July 12th, 2022, you entered a plea of no contest to count 2. The state waived count 1. I'm sorry, you entered a plea of no contest to count 3. State waived counts 1 and 2. And you entered an application for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishments be assessed at a cap of 7 years. There's a $1,500 fine. The state is silent on your application. There's Chapter 62 compliance and no contact with Jasmine Morado. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Any objections to the PSI report?
No, deletion.
No objection.
All right, anyone who has their phone on needs to turn it off. All right, the state is silent. Do you have any witnesses, defense?
Well, Your Honor, the first thing I want to do, do this in the PSI, Mr. Borrego had expressed, I guess, a couple of times that he didn't want to do this plea bargain.
Well, he did it, so we're going forward.
He feels he is innocent. So I think that-
All right, thank you, Mr. Borrego. Mr. Borrego, you accepted this plea. And all of the documents are signed and are in order. This is the plea that you accepted. You understand? And my understanding is that you were scheduled for jury trial. And so you decided not to go to a jury trial. You decided to enter a plea. So here we are. Do you have any witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then it's just argument.
Correct.
All right, Ms. Borrego, anything you'd like to say? All right,
Your Honor, if you look at the PSI, you'll see that when it comes to plaintiffs, that the plaintiff essentially has remained neutral, silent, and has no comment about what should happen. About the disclosure should be handled. I asked to take that into consideration, which hopefully you will lean towards granting for adjudication to Mr. Borrego, based on the complainant's silence on the matter. Also, you'll notice that the spirit of Borrego does have some health issues. And ask that you take that into consideration. No. Also take into consideration this person who holds a job typically and is looking to continue working to contribute to society.
all righty. And there's nothing else?
No.
All right, and Ms. Borrego, you sure there's nothing else you would like to say for the court, to the court? I'm sorry. Huh? All right, the court is going to deny your application. The court is finding you guilty of count 3. The court, did you wish to speak to the counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, because this is, he doesn't have much criminal history on this, Your Honor. And again, the complainant on this matter is being neutral, silent about all these issues. We ask that sentence him to no more than 5 years.
All right, court is finding you guilty of count 3. That's indecency contact. The court has sentenced you to 7 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, Chapter 62 compliance, and no contact with Jasmine Morado. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Did you agree? Did you review the trial court certification with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Good luck to you. Thank you, counsel. Court is calling 2022 CR 7676, State of Texas versus John Dylan Arredondo. And probation, there's no application. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Danny Westmore, State of Texas.
for the defense?
Federal people that defendant Dylan Arredondo.
And are you John Arredondo? Defense, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Arredondo, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor, on count one.
Okay. All right, Mr. Arredondo, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments? Did you review it with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Do you understand in count one, you're charged with, in count one, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. In count two, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Each of those cause number and each of those counts, that's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, off the record for a moment. Could you mute me? All right, Mr. Arredondo, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering the plea bargain agreement, you were giving up these rights in each of the counts in the indictment? And did you intend to give up those rights in each count of the indictment and enter into a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do so believe it.
Mr. Arredondo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you into this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes,
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain agreement, did you review it with your attorney? Did you understand? According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 1 and count 2. Punishment is to be assessed at 1 year in the state jail facility, and that's 1 year for each count. Is that correct? State and defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
Current, yes.
Yes. There's to be no applications. This will run concurrent with county court, well, cause number 691517, and count 1 and count 2 are running concurrently. And the state is taking in consideration 2022 CR 3838. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement? Defense is at the plea bargain agreement.
Yes, it is.
State is at the plea bargain agreement.
It is, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, they have not.
Then to count 1, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest? To count 2, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence to support the defendant's plea.
Yes, Your Honor. State moves to the with the market state exhibit 1 and all attachments to that.
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Arredondo, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand that you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty of count 1 and count 2. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I have a question. What is Mr. Arredondo's criminal history? What's your criminal history, Mr. Arredondo, while he looks for it?
On the violence. I went to TBC last year. I'm not sure about family violence.
How much, what were you sentenced to?
I was sentenced for 2 years, TBC.
All right. And who was the, Complainant.
It has on there, it's against my mother, but really it's against my father. It's because my mother's the one who followed the laws and told them that I was causing problems at her house. And so they say my dad, he disappeared because he also was on the run for previous charges. And so my mom didn't want me there because she know her husband there was understood at the house. She didn't want to send me. And I'm here this. I'm not sure, but so
oh, just 1 second. I can't hear you because the printer, just a second. Okay. So you were saying that your mom was not actually the complainant, it's actually your father, and that your father was on the run from the law, and that your mom started from there.
my mom didn't want any more problems. She's already raised. I've been through the juvenile system between me and my father. Already have multiple counts of family violence, and it just basically she didn't want to deal with it. I was raising. There's something in my past that I really don't like talk about, but every day I just want to explain to you that's my family, that's my issue, and I turned to drugs. With the methamphetamines is I'm a drug addict, man. I'm not a criminal. I just feel like I need this time away this year so I can get my mind right, get back on track, and just stop doing drugs in general. I feel like I would be the best thing.
Okay.
And Judge, I tried looking into file, I could not find the NCIC, but the issue that I did see.
Okay. All right. Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
One's my son just turned 6, September 16th, and my daughter, she's not biologically my daughter, but I did raise her. And she's about to turn 4. She did turn 4 June 16th, no 19th. I don't have contact with my son or my daughter because when I was in TBC, when I was writing my baby mama, she had
Not your baby mother.
my mother or my children.
There we go.
I'm sorry, no. She ended up marrying someone else, and I just respected her. I stay away. I saw my kids every now and then on the table, like not.
You mean not your kids, your children.
My children.
Kids are baby goats. That's okay. Everyone here is learning. That's how we grow. I learn something new every day. Okay, so your children?
Yes, ma'am. I don't see him that often anymore. My mother, Dylan Arredondo, she was very depressed about it. She's trying to get any type of way to get in contact with him. I've been dealing with this, the depression of not being able to see him, and I've been using drugs frequently.
Well, that's probably part of the reason why you can't see them, because you're using drugs.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So how often are you using meth?
Ma'am, I was shooting up almost on the day, man.
Okay.
I was also I don't think it was found, but I was also using heroin too, mixing it, and just like I said, I'm a drug addict. I'm not a criminal, man. I really don't do or partake in anything that
Well, I know what you mean when you say you're a drug addict and not a criminal. However, possession of drugs is a crime. And honestly, I will tell you, people come before me, I don't see anyone as criminals. I see them as individuals who have criminal charges pending. All right, so here's the thing. You can go to the state jail facility for a year when you get out. History says that you will use. Or if you want, I can give you deferred adjudication. And what will end up happening, do you deserve deferred adjudication? Absolutely not, because you've been to prison before, but obviously you have a meth and a heroin addict, and heroin issuer. You have children. If I send you to the state jail facility for a year, you say you're going to get your mind together. That's what people always say when they come before me. I need this time away to get my mind together. And then immediately when they're released, they go use drugs. So if you want, I can place you on deferred adjudication. You're going to go to the inpatient treatment, or either you're going to go to felony drug court. If they have an opening, they'll accept you. Or if you want to save that spot for somebody else because you know that you are really not interested in doing this, I will send you and follow your agreement for a year. And here's the thing about that. You are not hurting my feelings if you decide you just want to do your time. I don't know you. You're not a friend or relative who's sitting down at the Thanksgiving table with me. So the fact that if you wanted to go to the state jail facility for a year, I'm not going to hold that against you. So it's up to you. If you want help, we'll get you some help, but it's going to be inpatient. And that program is going to be longer than your year at the state jail facility. So that's completely up to you. You know yourself better than I do. You know better than I do whether or not you can successfully complete deferred adjudication with help. But if I were to give you deferred adjudication and you were to fail at it, then you're looking at potentially 2 years in the state jail facility. It's up to you, because either way today, you're not leaving the courtroom. Either way, you're going back to the Bexar County Jail. So your path is either I'm going to the Bexar County Jail, and then from there I'm going to the state jail facility, or either I'm going to the Bexar County Jail, and from there I'm going to felony drug court, or I'm going to an inpatient treatment facility. Those are your choices. Do you need to discuss that with your attorney? Which would you like to do? Okay. State?
No, good.
All right, I normally don't bust plea bargain agreements. So if he would like to file the application. You're welcome.
No.
Yes. All right, so we're back on the record. Mr. Arredondo, you completed the application for deferred adjudication or community service supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it? All right, and so you're certain that you want to go forward with the plea for deferred adjudication? All right, and my understanding is the state has no objection, so that is your new plea bargain agreement. You understand? All right, the court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. This is to run concurrent with 691517. And I'm sorry, probation. This is now probation. And it's 2022 CR 7676 John Dylan Arredondo. So it's 4 years deferred adjudication concurrent with 691517, taking in consideration 2022 CR 3838. There's to be the UA hotline until further notice. That's upon his release. Parenting classes with compadre y compadre, no unsupervised contact with minors, proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider with minors, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month. A referral to felony drug court. And he's to remain in custody until accepted and evaluated. They'll probably see you next week. If he's not accepted, then I'm going to want a TAP evaluation and follow recommendations for TAP and probation. With regards to those recommendations for TAP, if they're recommending outpatient treatment, Do not release him. I want to see him before that happens. So that's to be in custody. How far did you go in school?
Oh, I made it to my year, junior high.
What are you planning? Well, that's high school.
Yes, ma'am. I want to get my GED. I want to go into St. Louis College. On my own.
All right, 200 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. And I'll waive the remaining of those community service hours if you get your GED, or if you enter some type of trade school and successfully complete it, or if you seek some sort of higher level of education. You understand? And in this court, if you're going to college, which that's still possible for you, or either trade school, but I require that people be full-time students. None of this, I'm taking one class. You understand? And you mentioned foster system. Were you in the foster system?
No.
Okay. Let's see. And is there anything else, probation?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right. Okay, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. So what's this tattoo about on your neck?
Oh, it's new one that I saw off the anime show. It's a matching tattoo of me and my current girlfriend. She just started with you. She has one on the back of it too.
Yeah, so here's the thing. This is what I always tell people. One, moms don't really like people to get tattoos, but really there are only a couple of names or a couple of tattoos you can get in honor of people, right? Because you know they're not going anywhere. Usually it's your mom. Your mom will always love you even when you do crazy things. Your children's name, because you should always love your children and be there for your children. But girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, you maybe shouldn't get their name tattooed or get something in honor of them tattooed on your body, because sometimes those relationships go away. So that's my 2 cents for you. All right. Good luck to you. You're welcome.